5-minute view from the Cop, straight out of Hillsborough, where Wednesday rolled over against Watford and completely bottled it. Very, very disappointing. Pretty shell-shocked after that match, to be fair. We were becoming the better team first half, playing pretty well, and then sort of against a run of play, really, they scored. We gave them a goal, really. We gave them that first goal, but then battled back and managed to get the goal back. And you thought second half we're going to come out, and I was telling people around me, this is a match that it's there for us to win now. But what happened? Well, we conceded a penalty. They started a little bit brighter second half. We conceded a penalty. I've not really had a chance to look back on that. As I say, this podcast is all about the initial reaction straight after the match. So we conceded a penalty and they obviously scored it. We conceded another one pretty soon afterwards and they scored it. And then at that point, 3-1 down. Could we really come back? It seemed that we seemed to just lose direction at that point. We seemed to lose the fight. Came back briefly after they'd scored their fourth. We managed to pull another one back, but I think it was just one of those shooting ourselves in the foot. I think probably happened throughout the match, especially that first goal. And from what I gather, both penalties were pretty soft, but penalties either way. We did well to battle back. Smith's goal looked an excellent goal, and then Valentin's looked like a bit of a battling performance. Who brought players on to try and get that little bit more effort in. But there were times when there were one time when they'd got a corner and we'd got everybody back in the 6-yard box. Not back in his own half, but actually back in the 6-yard box. There was nobody out to play to at all. So we were just welling the ball forward, and it always just came back. When they were in full flow, they looked. Well, they put Barcelona on the second half. When they were in full flow, they looked so much better than us. And even at 4 and 5 and 6, they were still running at us. They were still absolutely busting a gut to get to that ball before we were. And that's the disappointing thing, I think, from the point of view of a Wednesday night. You want to see your team battle. You want to see them battle all the way through. We got a bit of that. Bannon was running around, as you'd expect, throwing himself around, but I think too many players just rolled over today. And yeah, the fireworks going off around me. But there were no fireworks, there were no spark coming from our team today. Very, very, very disappointing. And we've got Norwich up next, and then we've got the big one. We've got the derby away from home, and they're showing form. That could have been United. If we repeat this kind of performance against United, and it does make me mad, if we do repeat this kind of performance against United, then there's going to be no sympathy. They're going to be wanting to see the lot of them benched. Yeah, just very, very disappointing today. Just show some fight. That's all we need. That's all we need to see. Even at 6-2 down, we need to see some fight. But all it was is just waves and waves of Watford coming at us, and we just sat back and we didn't go at them at all. So let's see if we can improve on that performance. Let's see what the manager has to say. I thought we'd managed to iron out a lot of these bad performances. That Huddersfield game still sticks in my memory, and this, to be fair, is just exactly like that. We just seemed that once it got to a stage, that were it. We just thought, well, this is it. We're not going to win it. Not bothered about you winning Wednesday all the time. We expect that you're going to lose, but just give it till the final whistle. We had 8 minutes to go at the end, and there was no way we were going to win that match. But it doesn't matter. Still go for it. Get some composure and still go for it. Okay, we'll see what happens on Tuesday, and then yeah, it doesn't stand us in good stead, really, does it, for the United match coming up? It's a bit of a concern with that one coming up there. Let's hope we get things sorted by then. That's it for now.